The sun has barely risen above the Nugati train station in Budapest, but this Nigerian student is already up. She's arrived from Ukraine, but after alighting in the Hungarian capital, her journey isn't over. She says she's headed to Debrecen, 2.5 hours away and alarmingly closer to Ukraine. But she offers no further explanation after she buys her ticket at the machine. She does tell me that more students from Sumy and other parts of Ukraine are on the way. In anticipation of their arrival is Michael Dada, the national pastor at the Redeemed Church in Hungary, and more recently, Olashubomi Igina Aina, who has been shedding light on the plight of Nigerian refugees in Eastern Europe. Police officers usher us out of the corridor. Pastor Michael, who's now familiar with the process, tells us why the train from Zauni many had been waiting for has arrived. Passengers spread across the platform, among them African students and migrants, including those from Nigeria, Ghana and Tanzania who fled Ukraine. Having travelled for hours, they're visibly dishevelled and unwilling to talk.
We wait here for them, myself and my team, to direct them as to where to go and how to go about things. Basically, we organize hostels for them. That is the church, the Redeemed Christian Church of God here in Hungary. We have strategic locations where we kind of send them to. We give them the first 2 days for free as a church, and that's as a result of the donations from the members. And so with those 2 days, they can be able to relax, refresh, after the stress of the trauma, from the war zone, and we feed them as well. Then we also offer them information, because these are the basic things that are needed, to anyone coming from such a zone.
As they wait for transport to hostels or to meet friends already in the city, information on offers to continue their education is the topic of conversation at this meeting point.
There's a university that has offered 75% scholarship for girls, 50% scholarship for boys, and 100% on academic excellence. So, and then we are currently in touch with Bells University in Nigeria, what do you call it now? Covenant University and Redeemer University. And the objective is for them to wake up to the call to help these young people, because some of them have been evacuated to Nigeria and they need help. So we cannot allow those minds to continue to wander. We need to engage those minds positively so that our youth will because they replace us, and we need to always have them in mind. And unfortunately, they are displaced abroad.
By the Nigerian embassy just yet. I did speak to the ambassador, and we are expected to see her later on in this afternoon. But she says, as it stands now, she can only tell me that in terms of the Nigerian evacuees and refugees that she has helped through the embassy, they have been given accommodation in areas quite away from Budapest. And from what we've been hearing on the ground, that has made some people unsettled, because they don't want to come all of this way to a main city capital, only to be taken out to a remote area. So lots of people with different motivations and different plans for how they will continue this new phase of their life.
Faced with the reality that for now at least, home is where they lay their heads. Adefemi Akinsanya, Arise News, Budapest.